let's get this started with The War That Saved My Life. This is a really interesting book here, guys. Let's get this started with bada bing, bada boom. Now, first of all, we have to talk about the summary. Now, the summary itself is, well, interesting. Let me start off with the story. Now, the story basically comes in. There's this girl named Ada, and it's World War II. And she basically was born a few years before World War II happened. In fact, she's like 10, 11-ish. We later find out she's 11. So I just call her 11 years old when she comes into this World War II thing, and then this all happens, and they're all like, hey, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead, and the mom's like, alright, you know what, you have a club foot, that means you're stupid, your brain and your foot is connected, your foot looks like that basically means your brain is stupid, it looks exactly like the same as your foot, and no, I don't care what all those people, those doctors, those liar doctors say about your foot, that they can fix it, if they could have fixed it very, very easily when you're a baby. No, I am not giving them my money. I worked hard for myself, not for you, not for your dad, those kinds of things and those crazy things too. And why did she become a mother then? Of course she never really wanted to. She was all like, I don't care about that stupid clubfoot. I am disgraced. At least your brother does not have a clubfoot. Why did you have to go have a clubfoot? And of course, that is really mean thing to say because apparently Ada did not choose to have a clubfoot. Do you think you want to have a clubfoot? Do you think you want to be blind in one eye? Do you think you want to be blind in both eyes and not smell, and not being able to smell, and not being able to taste, and not being able to hear things? Well, then again, of course, that argument would have one a little smack in the head and in the face, and because she has a clubfoot, she won't be able to walk. She won't be able to do this. And then she'll be fall down because of the clubfoot, she will lose her balance. Of course, she starts trying to walk, but every time she tries to walk, it just wonks out and makes her bleed. Even with all those calluses, it just makes her bleed horribly. And of course, with all that happening, she'd be like, hey. Oh, and of course, every time her mom sees her, clean that away right now, this instant, or else I will slap you in the face because this piece of blood reminds me of how this works. And also, use that bucket. You have no right to use that bathroom because you're covered. Of course, lots of things happen. And of course, Ada's living a horrible life for 10 years. When Jamie was born, 4 years later, she was like, at least this guy does not have a clubfoot, you idiot. Yeah, that's really interesting too. And then, of course, World War II happened, and they decided, alright, her mother was like, okay, Jamie, you stay here. You have no right to escape. I don't care if you get bombed. You have that darn foot, so it's better you get bombed. And of course, for 10 years, Ada's been told that she was stupid, that her foot was very, very close to her brain. And so she was all like, fine, I'm stupid anyway. And those words. And then, of course, then she'd be like, wait, what am I doing? I don't want to get bombed. I want to be able to walk. I want to be able to do things like my brother. And then she finally just she sneaked off with Jamie, took all the sugar with her. What a shameful person. But then again, she's survival, so yeah. She goes to school. Well, school, not her school, so. And then the next thing that happens is that, hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead to that place so that we can go ahead and survive. And then literally everyone comes in, and then suddenly they went to the selection of people who were to be chosen, and decided to be chosen. And then two people started happening, and then one woman came in and I can't manage with the girl because of the club. Literally everyone walked away from them because of the clubfoot. And they said, all right, I can't manage with the girl, but the boy I might do. And then she said, well, she always wanted to say, well, my foot's a long way from my brain, isn't it? And then she was all like, hey, you know what? Hey, he's really tantrums, and he's really bad. He will kick you, he'll bite you, and if I am not there, he'll probably start his tantrums. And then the woman got pale, and she walked away. What a shameful woman! What a shameful race we have! I don't care if your foot is twisted. Okay, I do care, but I just wouldn't look at it much. I don't care if your foot is twisted. I don't care. That does not mean you're stupid, guys. Having a B- does not mean you're stupid. And that all happens, and bum bada bang bada bum bada bing, boom. And of course, later they were like, alright, so we're going to have to force someone to give you. We're going to have to force someone to take care of you. What? Yeah, I'm going to force someone. And then she forced this poor old lady who's only been used to caring for herself, called Susan, and she's been told that she need to take care of these children by the order of the government. And she's like, what? I did not expect this. At least tell me, 5 days in advance so I can make these preparations. At least, yes, tell me yesterday. You should have told me yesterday. Oh, too bad. We told you right now. Now take care of these kids, or you're just gonna have to go, well, make do. Fine. And of course, she's supposed to take them. And Susan is actually a really good, guardian in my opinion too. All that happens, and then Anna decides that, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and try to learn how to walk. They're sent to the doctor. The doctor gives Anna crutches. Why did Mom give me crutches? Because I don't know. Maybe she didn't know what crutches were. Oh, she definitely knew what crutches were because we told her what crutches. Clockers would have told her what crutches were. What a shameful man. What a shameful mom. Now what happens? And Anna is told she needed surgery. However, she can survive without the surgery, so they needed her mom's permission. And of course, I already imagined the mom's face when she said all that. And then later, I was correct. The mom will be all like, "What are you talking about? Surgery? This stupid girl does not deserve surgery. Her foot affects her brain, so her brain is messed up. She is stupid. She should not be able to walk. I will sell everything you gave her. You have spoiled her, and now I will unspoil her by slapping her in the face and not giving her enough food every day." Yeah, that's actually really unfortunate. And also, however, it made it worse when the government made her pay 19 shillings to go ahead and to keep Ada at the refugee camps, at the refugee places. And of course, that all happened. Bam, bam, boom, bada, bing, bang, bong, bang. That all happens. Well, Ada starts getting, and Ada, of course, is pretty mad and pissed about all this. Why did I use that word? So the next thing that literally happens is this. So, well, Ada learns how to ride in the meantime, before all that stupid stuff happened. And then she also technically learned how to walk. She was able to create shoes. She learned how to knit. And that's about it. So, yeah. Also, she broke the sewing machine, and however, she saw that if it was Mom's place, if she broke like even one tiny thing, like if she punctured the bit, like a plastic water bottle that was like so precious and valuable, then her mother would have literally kicked her out of the house, slapped her and put her into the closet for weeks. Her mom probably just wanted to hate something, and she probably just wanted to hate something so much. So yeah. And of course, that was really all interesting too. And then when Susan came back to go ahead and take them back, she apparently in the meantime her house is bombed. And yeah, that was weird. At least this was a good thing because, well, she was forced to leave. Her conscience made her leave the house to go find Ada and Jamie, Ada's younger brother, and this saved her life from the bomb. Of course, their pets were saved. The cats was saved. Apparently, he went to the burrow when the bomb was being dropped, and the ponies somehow survived the bomb, even though he was in the lawn. Wow, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, people. So hopefully you actually learned something new in this video. I really hope you did. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So I guess until next time, Shnan out. Peace. Oh yeah, the sequel happened. There's more stories to work out in the war I finally won, which I'll probably make a video about now. So see you guys next time. Shnan out. Peace. Bye bye.